Hi, I'm Keeley. I'm the SARC manager here at Hackenthorpe Lodge, and I'm also one of the forensic nurse examiners.
Hi, I'm Shelley. I work in the office as part of the admin team, and I'm also a crisis worker here.
Hackenthorpe Lodge is really a health centre called the Sexual Assault Referral Centre, so people can come here acutely if they have reported any sexual violence or rape. You can come here in two ways. You can come with the police if that's part of a police investigation, or actually if you don't want the police involved at that moment in time, you can also come as a self-referral. What we do here at the centre is really assess your health and well-being. So we'll see how you are after the assault. You can bring somebody with you if you wanted to. And actually, whilst you're here, we might be taking some forensic samples. We'll think about your health and well-being, and then our crisis team will think about some ongoing referrals for you after when you leave. So when you come to Hackenthorpe Lodge, you'll be greeted by one of the nurses, and I am one of the nurses. Shelley's also one of our crisis workers. You'll be greeted by a crisis worker as well. At this moment in time, you'll be taken into the medical suite, and the nurse will actually go off with the police officer and kind of talk a little bit about what's happened to you and what's brought you into the SARC today. And during that, Shelley and the crisis team will be sat with you in our medical pre-suite.
So whilst the nurse is talking to the officers, one of the crisis workers will take you into the waiting area of the medical suite, and we'll discuss what's going to happen whilst you're at the SARC today. We'll reassure you, we'll even put the kettle on for you, make you a nice cup of tea. We'll just be here as your advocate and here to look after you and make sure that you're well and okay.
So here we're in our medical suite. As you were next door with the nurse and the crisis worker, we'll have asked you consent for the examination, and we'll also decide what medical swabs we might take from you based on your account and actually what you want us to do. So when we come into the medical suite, you'll see a couch, you'll see a table set out a little bit like this with all of the swabs that we might like to take. What you'll also see is this piece of equipment. It's really important to remember this isn't turned on, and what we might use this for is to take some photographs of you if you have any injuries from the assault. We would always get your consent for that, and you would always know about it. You'll also have a crisis worker in here with you, supporting you through the whole process, and then afterwards you can come and have a shower after the medical.
So whilst the nurse will be doing the medical, as a crisis worker, I'll be here to support you through the whole process. If you need to have 5 minutes break, then that's perfectly fine as well. Whatever you want through this process, then I'll be here to support you. So after the nurse has finished the medical, we'll offer you to have a shower. This is our bathroom. And we've got a lovely little care pack here for you. It's got all your shampoos and shower gels, toothbrushes. It's a really nice little packing you can spend as long as you want having a shower. And we'll always still be here to support you just at the other end of the door if you need anything.
So once we've taken your exhibits, you can see here we've put them into exhibit bags, and if you were to come with the police, what we would do is all of these exhibits would then be handed over to the police. However, if you've come as a self-referral and you didn't want to report to the police, we would store these within our SARC for up to 7 years. I'm going to show you where we keep them in our freezer room. So this is our freezer room. So if you did come as a self-referral without any of the police, this is where we keep all your samples in our freezers. They're stored in here, safe and secure, for up to 7 years. So once you finish your medical, if we needed to take any of your clothes from you for the police, you'll be given a fresh set of clothes and shoes, including underwear if you need them. This is actually our family room, so this is a room that we actually use if you wanted to bring somebody with you, and while you're in the medical, this is where your family members might stay, and we understand that you might want to bring somebody to support you through this time. We also use this room as our aftercare room, so this is where you would come and sit after you've had the examination, after you've had a shower and you're washed and changed, and this is where we go through your health needs. So we'll think about what health needs you might need today, and then what health needs you might need afterwards. So we'll talk about kind of referrals that we'll make for you. There's lots of support services after here, and our crisis team are really great at kind of linking you with those support services with your consent. It's really important to remember that whilst you're at the SARC, you are in control of everything that happens. We understand that why you've come to the SARC today is because something's happened to you without your consent, without your control. So we're here as a team to give you that empowerment back. If there are some decisions that you don't want to make, if there's part of the medical that you don't want to have, if there's part of this whole process that you don't want to happen, we'll work through every step with you and we'll explain everything to give you that empowerment back.